It's not necessarily in the end about the buildings, it's about our culture.
Sometimes people see historic preservation as something for people who just love old things. The way we teach historic preservation is we see it as a key component to building a more sustainable world.
One of the things as the Dean of the Graduate School is my obligation to stimulate new ways of creating knowledge for our students. That over here we have anthropology, and over here we have history, and over here we have design. And yet, when we look at historic preservation, it really goes across all these disciplines, and it doesn't quite fit in any one.
Lots of people in the historic preservation are very, very expert in terms of architectural history, understanding the significance of a property, but it's harder to find people that have more structural understanding of a building, but also really that love of historic resources, that real appreciation.
And our idea was to combine the best of a great public research university with an incomparable national historic landmark, the Hancock Shaker Village, which is an open-air museum. Students come on Friday afternoons and they study with faculty at UMASS Amherst. And then on Saturdays, they spend their day putting what they've learned into practice.
One of the unique aspects that this program offers is the use of the buildings here at the site, which really provide a living laboratory of 19th and 18th century structures for the students to perform the different analyses and reports.
Every aspect of the Shaker story can be found in their architecture. We have fantastic examples of passive solar and geothermal, and all of the things that may be buzzwords now were simply smart building for them.
They practiced that sustainability ethic right here on this site, and we're bringing another aspect of that sustainability ethic to it with historic preservation.
If I look at the portrait of the students coming in, there's not one size fits all.
I'm a mason by trade and a preservation contractor.
I'm a landscape designer. That was my focus.
My name is Eric Salas. I'm a resident here in South Hadley, Massachusetts. In the program, we have been studying the social history of New England architecture. I decided for my project to do a national registration of this historic mill.
I'm used to digging holes. I'm used to being beneath the surface, underground, and I thought, as an archaeologist, we come in contact with foundations and old building remnants.
I get emails constantly at night and on weekends from students who are out looking at things, or they'll see a particular aspect of a building and they'll send me an email. What is this? I saw this going on a building today.
The variety of courses that I drew skills from in planning and executing this project with respect to architectural materials, testing and analysis, that gave me what I needed to go to the Historic Preservation Commission and to seek what's called a Certificate of Appropriateness, and the know-how to deal with that commission and to answer the questions they had.
After you've had one or two lectures, you start looking at buildings completely differently.
And just to circle back to
It fits very neatly into a person who has working commitments or family commitments, with the caveat that there's actually a fair amount of reading and studying that has to go on at night.
It's that intense curiosity.
It allows the students to really look at practical, real-life problems.
What my experience has been is that you're going to get out of the program what you put into it, and that if you're self-motivated, interested in the topic, and work hard, then you can come away with a tremendous education.
The professors are wonderful. You would not believe the information that I've learned.